Hello viewers, how are you doing? I would like to share a wonderful material to you. It is copied, but I find it very informative and interesting. I believe at the end of it, certain people's view about the others would begin to change, especially among we who claim to be Biafrans, and we will learn to tolerate one another. The other ethnic groups in former eastern Nigeria have been made to believe that Igbo were responsible for the underdevelopment in their areas. As a matter of fact, even outside former eastern Nigeria, that assumption still holds. A Benin classmate in medical school said his father told them that the Igbo man is very wicked. That if you employ Igbo man in your rubber farm to tap rubber for you, he will tap the rubber tree until the tree dies. I was amazed. The rubber owned by the Benin man he employs an Igbo to tap will wait for the rubber to die before stopping the poor Igbo tapper. You and I know it is not true. Others may swallow it hook, line, and sinker. The indigents of Niger Delta first went to school, embraced civilization before Igbos in the hinterland. They were better prepared for the civil service, white-collar jobs, as at the time Igbo were still hunting rabbits and farming in the bush. As at the time Reverend Hope Waddell came to Calabar about 1846, the Obong of Calabar and the family were already trading with Europeans and keeping records, so they had education. Coincidentally, today, 27th, that was on the 27th July, makes it 163 years Christianity followed by education came to Igbo land through the expedition of Samuel Ajayi Crowther. They arrived on Onitsha 27 July 1857. This brought about evangelization on both banks of Niger, Asaba on the left and Onitsha on the right. First Europeans, Portuguese, arrived in Nigeria, Ishekiri, Benin Kingdom, 1485, long before slave trade. Even with this, Delta Igbos embraced education more than the Benin, Urobo, and the Ishekiris after 1857. When the Midwest was created out of the old Western region in the 60s of the 12 permanent secretaries that left Ibadan to Benin, the new capital, 9 were Delta Igbos. Of the 9 doctors at Benin Central Hospital, 8 were Delta Igbos. The judiciary had Idigbe and other Igbo-speaking people. This attracted so much envy that during the Asaba massacre, most of those professionals who were home were all killed in cold blood. Bonny, Nembe, and other riverine areas were already in business. There are many like that. In that former eastern Nigeria where the minorities were marginalized, the first African principal of DMGS Onitsha was S.J. Kuki from Opobo. The first African principal government college Umuahia was Ere Kosima, Kalabari. The first principal government secondary school Owerri was Kombo from Nembe. Mboto from Itigiri was in charge in government secondary school Afipo. The first African chief dental surgeon Eastern Nigeria was Dr. Ernest Dublin Green from Bonny. The first chief architect Eastern Nigeria was Chief A.G. Spiff, who was killed on the sea in the 90s in one of the Kalabari Nembe crisis. As at the time of all these appointments, no Igbo man was qualified. How come they did not dominate the East? Ndị Igbo took education seriously from 1930, invested in education and are reaping the benefits. The successes achieved by Ndị Igbo up to this moment are based on individual efforts and, of course, the fact that we believe in mentorship. In the 50s, very few lawyers could compete with the Douglas family of Abonema, who were later joined by Onitsha lawyers. The Ibibio tribe had a strong Ibibio union in Aba, and they invested in education, awarding scholarships to their brilliant children. As a matter of fact, Ibibio had a strong political presence in Aba. Their young professionals practiced in Aba. You can look up Udo Udoma's write-up. That was why in former southeastern states, the Ibibios occupied more position than the Efik, who made contact with Europeans earlier. Till today, the Ibibios maintain that lead in that region. I don't want to delve into the issues on houses, naming of streets, ACB loans, etc. But I know that up till today, you still have streets named after minorities, non-Igbos in Enugu and other Igbo states. So at what point did the Igbo domination marginalization start? Let us look at issues properly. Passing unsubstantiated history to generations make people grow with animosity, which would not make for competitive challenge. 50 years has passed since the war ended. But now we would have known how unfair we have been to each other. That is why I keep saying, until we sit down and talk, open our minds, take blames and responsibilities, as well as atonement where necessary, we will all be treated with disdain in Nigeria. The North and even Obasanjo had always said they liberated Niger Delta from Ndị Igbo. Average Hausa man will say, Dukansu Nyamirine, that's all of you are Nyamiri, that's Igbos. When brothers fight and kill themselves, an outsider benefits from what they leave behind. When a woman marries two husbands, she will be in position to know which is better. The world over is competitive. No tribe group is more intelligent. Every individual group strives to survive and overcome the disadvantages nature has placed in their environment. Ndị Igbo may look aggressive in their quest for survival, but are not ruthless. Ndị Igbo believe in live and let's live. Until we unite and challenge our common adversaries, we will go down one by one, and finally all of us will be conquered. Once again, happy 163 years of Christianity that brought education to Igbo land. Like we said from the beginning part of this material was copied, but I said I find that it is informative. It will bless so many souls, especially in the Biafran area. So this material is specifically for Biafrans, people in that area called Biafrans. It is time for us to do away with certain assumptions, misconceptions, things. A lot of people grew up with stories that are not true, histories that are not true, and they react based on those false histories. You are constantly told Igbos are domineering, they want to take over everything. But based on the what you've just had, you've learned from when Igbo picked up. Igbos are not trying to have anything that is yours. In our past video, there's a place we gave you an instance. We said, would you like to share something? Let's say you're giving 1,000 naira. Would you like to share that 1,000 with 1,000 people, or 1,000 naira with 10 people? I'm trying to say the South-South or the Niger Delta region. I want to let you know, Igbos are not your problem. Igbos are not your problem. The earlier you realize, the better for you. The earlier you realize that you need the Igbo man and the Igbo man needs you, the better for you. You know, you are constantly told Igbo mans are coming to take your oil. Has any Igbo man seized what belongs to you? Who is holding your oil? Who owns most of the oil wells in your area? Are they Igbos? Even the few Igbos got, they worked for it. But we've seen cases of, oh, this is an emir of so place, they award him oil wells. And some took over your oil wells by force, by military force. Do you think Igbos are your enemies? Igbos are not. The earlier you learn, the better. When brothers fight, the enemies, the outsiders benefit from it. Think about this again. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click on the bell icon to get our updates. I am Azuka Uzo OJ. Bye for now. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.